Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So how are you guys doing? I saw a video that have been going viral on the internet about a child of 12 years that died in a school sports. This is a school that pays a huge amount of money per term, you know, not like our school then. I think in a school that they pay thousands of millions of naira, there should be an ambulance, knowing fully well that anything can happen at the inter-house. And you can imagine when there is sports, like children are always running and jumping and all that, anything can happen. Why is it that this school doesn't have an ambulance, no medical equipment, no doctor or nurse that they can just hire for a day, like no first aid, like nothing? What happened to the girl? So my love, what do you think?
For a school in that level, they're supposed to have medical care, like first aid and other things, and they're supposed to be present there. Even doing an inter-house sports for the level of that school, a doctor is supposed to be present.
Yes.
At least. But this incident will teach us as an example to other schools that during inter-house sports you have to have an ambulance or a doctor, a qualified doctor, and a full medical kit. In case anything can happen. Someone can fall, someone can accidentally, people can collide, and something will happen. You need it. I'm sorry for this school because this is the third incident happening with this school, but this will be we seek as an example to other schools that anything, be it kindergarten inter-house sports, be it secondary school inter-house sports, be it primary school inter-house sports, you need medical assistance, you need doctors, you need an ambulance, you need not a doctor just coming there to come and watch, doctor that is ready for work.
Yes.
If anything happen, he acts. Sometimes that first aid will save a life. Before you take the person from there to here, the whole traffic, blah blah blah, the whole noise, horn here and there, I mean, the person is gone if he's in serious case.
So what is the government doing about it? Do you think this thing happened the first time, the second time, and does it mean that the government have not done anything?
Forget about government. Not everything we call government. Everything we call government.
But the government supposed to made it a mandatory that any school that has a sports inter-house sports should have a medical equipment on ground.
Yeah, it might be in the system, but you also running the school should know. Yourself running the school should know. One will not remind you that something like this can happen.
It should be necessary that schools, not just this school, schools should have medical equipment.
Even the teachers, they have to educate the teachers how to give first aid. I could remember our own time. It's like is it social studies or whatever? It's like a subject they teach us first aid balls when someone faints, what to do, if you have a cut, if you have a snake bite, all those kind of things. These days, people don't think about it.
The first thing you do first before taking the person to the hospital.
Because in the class, anything can happen. Children can be playing and fall. The teacher will take charge immediately. Come, what is it? This. Try to give some first aid before you talk about doctor, before you talk about hospital, before you talk about ambulance. But today, go and meet some of our teachers. Nothing.
They don't.
Somebody will get injured. They don't even know what to do. Everybody is looking. The most important thing for them is to video what happened. But nobody will take charge to do something about it.
I don't know why the school has been hiding what happened to the parents.
But that is our African system.
Like, why will you hide what happened to the child, to her parents? Why?
This is our system.
And the school, I think the school authority were telling other students and other teachers not to say what happened. What is it? Every parent will be eager to know what happened to their child. The first people said that the girl just slumped. The second person said it was electric shock. What really happened? The school have not said anything. Why does the school silent about this thing?
I know in most cases in Africa this is our style. Someone will die or something serious will happen to to the family member, they will not tell you. They will start. If you dodge it, when will you dodge it? You will still tell the person. Why not say it then and there? Or call the person aside or at the hospital. Oh, this is what happened. Are they saving the name of the school? The school is already in the mud. Yeah. This is the third story we are hearing from.
Okay, guys, let's watch the video and hear from the mother.
What happened? February 9th was the day of their inter-house sports. That was the day they were meant to have their inter-house sports. Anybody who knows Chrisland knows that Chrisland has their inter-house sports at Agege Stadium. Last year, I was not able to go on time. My daughter was angry. She said, Mom, you did not even come on time. You did not even come and see me take part in the march past. And I was marching and I was looking for you. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't know the way. I didn't know how to find my way to Agege Stadium. But I promise you, next year, I will be there on time. This year, I tried to go there as early as possible. I was there even before the program started. I met the admin officer, I met the principal, I met part of the PTA committee, I met parents there, we greeted, I sat down. March past started. When the march past started, I looked. The first house marched. I didn't see my child. Second house marched. I didn't see my child. Third house marched. I didn't see my child. I said, she's in Pines, which is greenhouse. I said, maybe she's among the Queen's entourage. Because I remember she mentioned that she's among the entourage of the Queen or King or something like that. Those ones marched. I didn't see her. I said, okay, maybe she's in the arts and crafts or home economics or IT or photography or something. Those ones all passed. I didn't see my child. I got worried. I called the school, her school bus driver. Mr. Said, please, was my child among those you brought to the stadium that I have not seen her? I've been in this stadium now for going to some 30 minutes thereabouts and I've not seen my daughter. He said, Mommy Whitney, I brought her. She's in the stadium there. Don't worry, you will see her. I quickly left to go and do some things. I said, okay, no problem. As this time, the march past was still going on, dignitaries, parents, teachers, everybody was marching, the year 12 final year students, they were all marching. I didn't want to interrupt the march past because parents are opposite where children are kept. After I finished speaking with the driver, he said he brought her. I said, okay. Maybe she got hungry and had to leave and buy something outside. Because she had breakfast before leaving the house. I made sure she had breakfast, knowing she was going for inter-house sports. And she was with money. I went to the snacks point outside. I didn't see my daughter. I said, where could this girl be? So I waited. March past was over. I crossed to the other side. On my way there, I met a man. The man said, madam, parents are not allowed at this side. I said, I know. I just want to check on my daughter. He said, okay. I went in there and I saw some students there. And I asked a boy there, please. Meanwhile, before I got to that across, a bus sped by on high speed, zoomed. And I said, how can a bus be driving like this when children are in the stadium? But I just said that and I went on my own. So when I saw the boy, I said, please, I'm looking for Whitney. Adeniran. The boy said, a girl just fainted here. But they have taken her, the school bus has taken her to the hospital. I said, a girl fainted. Oh, may God give her quick recovery. Why did she faint now? Anyway, I'm looking for Whitney Adeniran. She's my daughter. The boy said, the girl that fell, her name is Whitney. I heard them calling Whitney when they were pouring her water. I said, Jesus. But it's not my own child. My daughter's name is Whitney Adeniran. And I brought out my phone. The boy said, I don't know her surname, but I know her name is Whitney. I brought out my phone and I showed the boy her picture. And he said, this is the girl that fell. I said, what? What happened to her? Why would my child fall? She hasn't done anything strenuous. She wasn't sick. She hasn't done any activity. What is going on? Why would my child faint? A man was there. The man said, Madam, Ibilo Durosi, Oshubu, Eminimodo Misilara. Meaning she was standing here. She fell. I poured water on her. I said, who took her? He said, school bus. No ambulance, no doctor, no nurse, no medical personnel, nobody. There was no emergency provision on ground in a place where you have over 500 students. In a place where you have over 100 parents. In a country where insecurity is so high. You kept our children in that field with no proper medical arrangements in case of any emergencies. When the boy said the school bus took, I said, oh, was it my child that was in that bus that sped by? I ran out. I met a staff coming towards me. The staff said, oh, Mommy Whitney, we've been looking for you. He was so calm and casual. I said, oh, Mommy Whitney, we've been looking for you. Whitney fell. I said, yes. And then she fell. He said, oh, yeah, she fell. But don't worry, she'll be fine. We've taken her to the hospital. I said, okay, let's go to the hospital. Immediately, I picked my phone. I called my husband. My husband wasn't picking. His PA said he was in a meeting. I said, please get the phone across to him. I don't care who he's having that meeting with. Even if it is the governor, go and give him the phone. It's an emergency. The guy went and gave my husband the phone. I told my husband what happened. My husband said, okay, no problem. Go to the hospital. I will make a few calls and I will meet you there myself. I'm on my way already. I asked the staff, please, where is the hospital my daughter was taken to? So let him ask the principal. We asked the principal. Principal said it was Agege Central Hospital. I said, Agege Central Hospital. She said, yes. I brought out my phone. I put it on Google Map. It wasn't showing. I put it again. Agege Central Hospital. It was not showing. What I saw was Agege Central Mosque. I said, Central Mosque, Central Hospital. Ma, it's not showing. She said, don't worry, just ask around. Go. They would tell you. We drove out of the stadium to the gates. We asked the gatesmen. We don't know. We asked, as we were driving, we were asking people, please, where's Agege Central Hospital? They said they don't know that. What they know is Agege General Hospital. And I called. I said, ma, is this Agege General Hospital or Central? They said it is Central. That is very close to the stadium. When we couldn't locate it, don't worry, just ask around. Go. They would tell you. We drove out of the stadium to the gates. We asked the gatesmen. We don't know. We asked, as we were driving, we were asking people, please, where's Agege Central Hospital? They said they don't know that. What they know is Agege General Hospital. And I called. I said, ma, is this Agege General Hospital or Central? They said it is Central. That is very close to the stadium. When we couldn't locate the place now, nobody we were asking knew where it was. We were not able to get it on Google Map. I told the driver, you know what? Let's go to Agege Central Mosque. It is central. Maybe if we get to the Central Mosque, somebody will be able to help us and show us where the hospital is. That was how we left. Fortunately, on our way there, before we got to the Central Mosque, we saw their school bus by the side of the road. So we automatically knew that was where she was. I jumped down from the school bus and I rushed in. Rushing in, I saw the woman that went with her, the staff that went with her. I said, Madam, where is my child? What happened? Why did she faint? She said, I don't know. She's in there. I went in there and I saw my daughter's corpse. Desola did not say anything to me. I went in there and I met my daughter on her deathbed. She was already dead when I got there and I saw her. All this happened in less than 10 minutes. She was already dead. She was drenched, soaked to the skin. Water was dripping. I knelt down. I called on God. I shouted. I screamed. I felt her pulse. No pulse. I put my hand on her chest. It was deadly silent. My daughter was silent. I asked the doctor there. I said, Doctor, what happened to my daughter? The woman looked at me and said, Madam, from the way I'm saying things, is like cardiac arrest. I said, cardiac what? Whitney was 12. She was 12 October.